Hey guys, welcome back to episode 3 of Comics Plus. I'm Ferg,
I'm Alyssa.
and today we have a guest. And
Ooh.
welcome, Cam or Swanee.
Hello. Yes, Cam,
Glad of
Swanee,
you to
Swan
join
Daddy.
us.
Not
Yes.
Swan
Thank
Daddy.
you for having me.
Absolutely
From
not.
Erie, Pennsylvania.
Oh, no, don't say
Coming
that.
live.
No. OG from Buffalo, New York.
OG
but,
from Buffalo,
you know,
but we're coming in live from
obviously,
Erie.
Live from Erie, yes.
Represent.
I
Yeah,
hate
we're
you,
still
brother.
repping,
814,
the Bills in
baby.
the back.
Always repping.
Always.
And my unmade bed. We're rocking
Don't
it
pay
today.
attention to that. That's from a while ago.
Okay.
All right,
ugh.
I don't even know what that is.
A dark time in your life. We get it.
I might have to take that down.
Well, my room is
All right.
clean.
So we didn't come out with an episode last week.
Mhm.
We took a little break because we're busy college students.
Mhm.
So since then, 2 episodes of Falcon and Winter Soldier have come out, and we're gonna take a deep dive and talk about them today.
Mhm.
So let's start with episode 1.
Awesome.
Okay.
So, opening scene. I thought it was iconic.
Indeed.
I'm totally
Refresh
just
me.
kidding.
Shoot.
He
Opening
was just
scene.
ironing his.
I was just
Oh
gonna
yeah. Iron Man.
Iron Man.
Iron Man
callback.
confirmed.
Iron Man. Got it. Okay, guys. We're glad we're on the same page.
All right. So then next he gave the shield to the Smithsonian.
Right, thinking it would stay there. Little
Yes,
did
but we all
learn.
know. We've all seen the trailer though, and
Mhm.
obviously it's back in action. The shield is back in action, with,
Right.
as we saw in that at the end of the episode. We're kind of jumping around here,
Mhm.
but in the trailer, as we all saw, he was throwing the shield at a
Yeah.
tree. We saw that about
I know.
multiple times, but
Which honestly
So-
could just be like totally a trick up Marvel's sleeve. Like
I
they
don't
want
and
know.
we're just not going to see that.
Yeah, they wanted us to believe that we were going to see it, and we're just not.
I don't know, because at
True.
the end of the second episode, they were saying how they need to get the shield back, and they were like, "Oh, we can't just take it to him." And someone was like, "Well, watch me."
Yeah.
Ooh,
You know what I
too.
mean?
yeah,
Mhm.
I know. I agree. But so he gives the shield up,
Mm-hmm.
and let me see. Don Cheadle, War
Love
Machine.
Don Cheadle. I know you guys don't like
So
him.
bad, bro.
We had a
Listen,
pre-discussion.
you know, I was so excited, like, and just sitting down, and I'm watching the first episode of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and then that effing clown Don Cheadle pops up
I
on my
hate you
screen,
guys.
and I was like, "What is he doing here?" Like, to be fair, he did fine in the scene. Like, he.
What do you
he
mean?
had
It's Don Cheadle. Of course he did fine in the
really good-
scene.
What scene?
Dude, he was just
Or he's
talking
with Sam, and they're staring
Sam.
at Cap.
I
Like,
just
I'm
all
the-
right. Personally, I
Wow.
think I don't mind him. Nothing you can do about him. He's there. Whatever. He's
Mhm.
cool. I think sometimes he tries too hard to be funny. He's just not funny.
That's what I'm saying. Like the
What?
bone I gotta pick with that guy is like, you're in Avengers Infinity War, one of the most intense movies in recent memory of any genre, any
Agree.
group ever.
Mhm.
Infinity War, like I will always watch that movie and feel completely empty afterwards because I'm just so drained from it.
Yup.
You got a guy like Don Cheadle, who in one of the most intense parts of the movies where he's like dropping bombs on all these people,
Aliens, things, or whatever.
Mhm.
In Wakanda, right?
trying to break through the force field, and this guy goes, "Oh yeah, War Machine in the house." I'm like,
He
bro,
says
Oh,
that.
come on.
you are ruining this effing.
When does he say that?
It's either an Infinity War or Endgame, but he says something cheesy like that.
No, guys, you can't even say that, because every single character has a line like that. When Groot
They
was like,
don't
"I am
say
Groot,"
that,
and he was
bro.
like,
He was
"I
like-
am."
Yeah, but
Steve
he's
Rogers.
Don Cheadle. He's not. He's War Machine.
If you had this big burly dude as War Machine, he's like, "War Machine in the house," I would be like, "Okay, here we go, let's do it."
Yeah.
But it's Don Cheadle, and I'm like, "All right, whatever." Next scene.
Yes, I totally agree. But yeah, he made him and Sam talked through the Captain America exhibit.
Mhm.
So what's good with that now? Now the shield's just not in that exhibit anymore. They just took it out.
Yeah, they gave it to
Yeah, I
John
guess so.
Walker Wilson. What is it? John Walker.
I was like, okay,
Walker.
whatever.
John
Walker.
Walker.
See, now was that the first time we saw the president in any Marvel?
No.
movie?
There was one. There
Was
was.
he in-
It was in one of the Iron Mans, I think, when they were like on a
he?
plane and someone was trying to hijack it.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Was it Iron Man? One of them.
I don't remember,
believe
but
so.
maybe.
But yeah.
Actually, I didn't recognize him. Was it the same guy?
Oh, I have no idea.
I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't know
Probably
how
not.
America works in this universe, but
Yeah.
I feel like
have
it's such a
terms.
minor role. Like they're not gonna
yeah.
Right.
focus too much on keeping, the
I
actor.
think it would be a big role though, because the stuff that they deal with is quite threatening to,
Very true. Very true.
especially America.
Yeah. I don't know. Can we looking it up?
Yeah, I'm trying to see if
don't
it's
know.
like the same guy, but I'm not even finding it. Like I think he had such a short cameo that they're just not even putting him in the
Right. The scene was
cast
probably like
list,
10
so,
minutes, like
yeah.
maybe. So
Yeah.
I don't know. You would think they'd have a bigger part, but
Mhm.
I guess not.
Right.
All right. So then we see the new Captain America come out
I was so
after not much
distraught.
happens. Okay, no, actually no. Before that, the New World Order. I think
Oh yeah.
they're kind of interesting if I'm being honest. Their name is kind of dumb,
Yeah.
kind of cliche, in my
Right.
opinion.
I think
But-
it's fine, the name and everything, but I don't know. It's just I feel like they were trying to create a bad guy, so like they just made like half of the world like hate, or oh my god, excuse me, hate people returning. I just think it's stupid. I mean, there might be an actual villain, but like
I don't think they hate people returning. I think they hate how
The
what
way
like that the
they're
world's
being
going
treated.
back to what it was
Right.
before.
Back to what it was, yeah.
So- and I think that's kind of cool because like
really,
it's like a unique kind of
I also kind of like that, and I also like the fact that they're super soldiers.
and they're super
Yeah.
soldiers.
Like I think that's so cool, and like the fact that Cap and Sam had to deal with Bucky, who was just one super soldier, and now
Yeah.
we have
God
Sam,
knows.
Bucky, a Walmart Captain America, and his sidekick
Yeah.
against all these super. Like it's gonna
Mhm.
be sick. Like I'm actually genuinely intrigued where it goes.
maybe I just got to be more optimistic. I don't
If
know.
I'm being honest, I don't like hate the new Captain America as much after seeing the second episode.
That's okay. Let's talk about that then, because I
Okay.
was about to resonate with.
I don't
that
like
too,
him.
After
I
the
don't
first
like him.
episode, I was confused. I was like,
Yeah.
it's like one of those things. Like, remember how in the first Avenger Captain America movie, when Cap first became Captain America, he was
Yeah.
just dressing
Uh-huh.
up as him and like didn't do anything. Like he was just
Right.
doing like shows and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's what it was gonna be, but then I saw him like kicking ass in the
Right.
second movie, and I was like, okay, he's not that bad.
When he was throwing the shield too, that was so
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, and then on the scene where
he was
like,
kind of nice with it. I'm not
right,
gonna
he
lie.
was, and
I
like
know.
yeah, and I was like,
He was like,
okay, it's not bad. And then he was
I was
talking
like,
to Sam and Bucky, and he said stuff like, "I don't want to replace Steve. I'm not trying to be Steve. Like,
Yeah.
I'm trying to be the
But that's-
best
but-
Cap I can be." And I was like, I like that. And
But,
then he opened his mouth too much again.
Right.
You
That's
He
call
opened his mouth too
Sam
much,
and
but-
Bucky, yeah,
Sam
I
and
don't know.
Bucky were kind of being dicks, but
Of course, but they
Same
have
time
every
you could-
right to be.
I
They
was
have
gonna
every
say
right to
they
be.
have
They have
absolutely
every
No,
right
yeah.
to be. Think
Mhm.
think about it. You just lost like your best friend. First of all, you've known your
Mhm.
whole life. Like, what are the odds? I just think Bucky and what's his name, Steve Rogers' relationship. I just think that's
Yeah.
insane because they
Bucky,
literally both
yeah.
died at the same time. They got brought
Mhm.
back to life at I don't know, whatever. But
They've known each
I
other
don't
for
know.
136 years.
I don't hate
Yeah.
John Walker. I don't hate the new Captain America. I don't like him at all. It's gonna take at least
no.
a couple
It's-
more
If he,
episodes.
if he
Like
gets his own
there's-
movie, then we're taking it a little too far.
Yeah, he doesn't.
I
do
agree.
one.
There's no way he should ever be like a main character.
He can't be. What about
No.
what if he's in like another Avengers movie, like in 4 years?
I wouldn't mind. I don't know if I'd mind it. It's just he can't be one of the big hitters.
He low-key has to die in the series.
I agree.
Sounds terrible.
I wouldn't hate it. I
Like,
wouldn't.
give,
No,
give me
he
attached to
should've-
him. Get me
No.
attached to him. Kill him off. Make
No,
me
but then
bad.
what? We do this whole thing again and
It's
get
like
a full
Agatha.
Captain America? No, screw Agatha.
Oh wait, yeah. Then we have to get another Captain.
Like
America.
then we're just
Oh
doing
my
this whole.
God,
It's a
dude.
circle that's never ending.
No, maybe like
That
when
is
he-
true.
Maybe if he dies, then like they'll realize, oh, maybe we don't need a Captain America, and then like there's a Captain America in all of us. Like they'll say something like that, and like
I don't know.
something.
Well, also like, I don't know if I'm going too deep into this yet already, but I'm going to. Like,
That's fine.
I think there's a very good chance that they kill him off because let's talk about Isaiah and how that whole scene stemming from them going to Isaiah's house,
Uh-huh.
Isaiah blowing up on them, and then Sam getting basically racially,
Yeah.
biased by the police. Like, let's talk about that because Isaiah
Yeah.
was
No,
like
no, no.
trained to be a super soldier, Captain
Right.
America sort of thing, but Captain like Steve Rogers was white,
Uh-huh.
and so you know.
Yeah, I did want to bring this up.
Yeah,
I
Right.
think
and
this
so
show
I'm
is
thinking
definitely
they
gonna take.
probably Go ahead, Ferg. Sorry.
I don't mean to interrupt, but I saw a TikTok right before we started recording this, and this girl was explaining about there's like this one comic from the 80s about Captain America, Falcon,
Mhm.
and all them. And along those lines, yeah, so I think the show is definitely going to take like a more political and in the now times
Mhm.
Right.
kind of storyline, like woke kind of stuff. So
Right.
definitely with like we got a lot of hints of that with the obviously the police scene and
Right.
Isaiah not being chosen. So
Mhm.
I definitely think that
I
that's
like that
where it's gonna
though.
go.
Mhm.
Like,
I think it's interesting. Yeah.
it's definitely interesting because obviously, like for me, watching all these Disney Plus series and all these Marvel movies, like, it's an escape from everything that's going on in the real world. But at
Right.
the same time, it's really important, and I guess the word I'm looking for is like influential. If like
Yeah.
Marvel uses their platform
Mhm.
to show the issues and
Sure, yeah.
what we have going on in
Right.
today's world, obviously. So I think this is a really good way to portray it because, like,
And it's relevant
it's
to
heading
the
that
history of
direction.
Marvel.
Right.
And it's
Right.
been done before. Like
Exactly. It's in
Oh,
the
yeah.
comics. It's in the
just like in
comics. So it's not like
WandaVision in
they're
the
just doing
comics,
it.
they pulled a lot of stuff from that.
Right.
They're doing the same thing here, you know? Which
I
is
like
kinda
that
cool.
how these TV shows, even though there's been like one and an eighth, but the two TV shows that we have seen so far, like they are very, very similar to the comics. Like I haven't read the comics. I have like 5, but like I don't really
But
know
we have
anything
enlightened
about them.
ourselves
We have enlightened
on the
ourselves
comics.
because we find all
Right.
these like TikToks or like I would read some articles and like it says like this has a connection to this comic and you're just like
Yeah,
interesting.
that's cool.
I
Right.
think it's cool.
Where do you even
Mhm.
get comics nowadays, huh? You know?
There's this in the Eastern Hills Mall. There's this
Oh,
one
God.
place.
I was just gonna say, well, okay.
What?
That place is dead.
Oh yeah, no, I'm well aware. But where American
Yeah.
Eagle used to be, there's like this weird like gimmicky shop with like comics and
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
And
I know what you're talking
outside,
about.
Yeah, there were like 50-cent comics. So I bought some the other day, or not the other day, like a few months back. But it's really cool. So
We should
yeah.
do a vlog there.
let's do
That would be
it.
sick.
Okay.
That would be
Comic
sick.
shopping.
Oh my god, that'd be
That-
so fun.
That would
I'm
be
so
dope.
down. I'm so down.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Because no one would be there. It'd be easy. We'd be like,
Exactly. Nobody goes there.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, deal. Okay.
So
now-
more about episode 2.
Mhm.
I don't think we covered everything.
Right.
So yeah, so they have the however many super soldiers, the New
Mhm.
World Order, right?
Mhm.
Did they mention where they could have gotten like the serum for that?
I don't know. See, I took a note and I said, "Is the serum the Winter Soldier serum?"
Yeah, from Civil War, where they were like in that one like lab.
Right. Do you think that we saw them leave, but did we see them lock up? No.
Did we see them destroy the place? No.
No,
Right.
we did not. So
Okay.
I
Well,
think that's
okay.
just
Well,
an
that's where they
open-ended
were
question.
preserving them, though, right?
yes, the other winners. Oh my gosh. So
Oh, yeah,
in Civil War, when they went to go see the other Winter Soldiers, they were all shot in the head. Someone was there before them. Was it Zemo that was there before them, or do you
Yeah,
think someone
pretty
got
Yeah,
there?
it was.
So then he probably took a stash, hid it somewhere, maybe,
That's
or had people like working with him or something. So like that could be a theory.
well, he's in prison now, right?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, but before
Okay.
that,
Before that, I don't know.
I don't know.
He definitely could have. Like, it's not out of the question at
Right.
all.
Mhm.
I think well, we're definitely gonna get some answers next episode, and
Right.
I'm really excited for that because
I know.
I like him.
I know.
I think he's getting introduced, right?
I like his actor. I forget what his actor's name is, but I like him a lot. He
It
was
is
he was in Inglourious Bastards. He was
Daniel
in-
Bruhl.
He's a great actor.
Oh man.
Yeah. No, I'm so excited for Zemo to be introduced to it because it sounds like Bucky wants to use Zemo
Mm-hmm. Like,
for
work
their
with him.
gain.
I know.
However, I just don't see it. Like, I
What
think
what do you mean for their gain?
So Bucky
Well-
and Sam at the end of the episode were talking, and I forgot the context of it, but Bucky basically wants help from Zemo. Alyssa, can you help me out with the context?
I'm pretty sure the scene went along lines, they were just talking or whatever, and then he was saying, the only person that knows so much about this stuff is Zemo. And then Sam was like, no way, blah, blah, blah.
Mhm.
And then he was like, yeah. Like, that's the dumbed down version, but that's basically what happened.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
And Zemo is the type of dude to have planned that out.
Mhm.
Like, Zemo's the type of dude to be like, this is all part of the plan. They're going to get me out for my help, and then I'm going to turn on them, and boom.
Yeah.
What if he becomes a good guy? I know it's kind of like messed up.
I hope we just get a lot of information on him next episode. Like, was he snapped away, or was he there for 5 years?
I think they'll definitely.
Oh, that's a good thought, Ferg.
I don't know.
You know?
It's like sitting in a chair.
That's a big
waiting.
thing, because if he's been waiting for 5 years, he could have been plotting. You know.
That's a lot of time to think.
That is a lot.
And he was put in prison before the blip.
Right.
Yes,
right after Civil War.
Even before, like, what was the timeline of Civil War until Infinity War? Was it like a couple years, maybe?
Probably a few years, I would say.
Yeah, so like
3 years.
2 or 3 years. Some good plotting time there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, he was associated with Hydra, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, that was a dumb question. Sorry.
That's okay.
That's okay. Do you think Hydra's coming back?
Myself, you know.
Hydra almost has to make a comeback, right?
Yeah.
Don't sleep on Hydra.
Hail Hydra.
Absolutely not. No. The one show of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah.
Stop it, guys. We're not. Okay. The one show, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., we talked about this a couple episodes back, how in WandaVision they had the same book, The Darkhold, as in the show Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., and like they're still on season 7 recently, still trying to like stop a form of Hydra. So could be.
They're out there.
Right.
Okay. I might start watching it. My mom's watching it.
You gotta watch it. It's so good.
I also have to.
Another question I had. So this is all taking place at the same time as WandaVision, right?
I have no idea.
I would only assume.
That's what I would think.
Yeah.
Because then nobody came to help Wanda. You know what I mean? That's what I also don't understand about WandaVision. Like, why didn't they call in at least one Avenger? Just one. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to be wondering for this show, too, because they're doing like a lot of stuff with the government.
Yeah.
No. We already saw Don Cheadle.
My only thoughts are the
Don.
Avengers still
a thing?
Like, no, not a thing, but like...
No, that actually is a good question.
Of the Avengers that signed the Sokovian Accords, who is actually still here? Iron Man's dead.
Natasha's
Black Widow is dead.
Hulk.
Oh,
is still here, right?
Hulk and Thor.
Hulk and Thor went into space, right?
Yeah.
No.
Black
Hulk
Panther.
Where did Hulk go?
He was on Ragnarok when Civil War was happening with Thor. Remember, because at the end,
he was Civil War.
So he wasn't even there. Well, no. Who signed the Sokovian Accords? Hang on.
Oh, we're not talking about Endgame. We're talking about after Civil War.
Because
who was on whose
the people
side?
who signed the Sokovian Accords.
I was thinking after Endgame.
That's who the government could have.
Vision, but Vision was
signed it,
whatever.
but he's dead.
Chadwick passed away, so I don't know what they're doing with. I know with
Black Panther. I don't know what they're gonna do with that.
Spider-Man, but that's a child. What is he gonna do?
Do you think they might address Black Panther?
He didn't sign the Accords because he's a minor. I don't think Spider-Man.
Do you think they might address?
Yeah,
they already mentioned Wakanda.
Every single Avenger who have signed the Sokovian Accords
is dead.
Are dead. So they couldn't call them in because they're not actually working with the government.
Oh my god.
You know, so like the government can't just be like, because they still don't like Cap's friends in that because of Sokovia and Civil War.
But it's weird because Sam is working with the Air Force. So, like, he works for the government now.
There's a lot of like.
I don't understand.
And then like Bucky, he's been.
He's a free agent. I don't know what Bucky does. He's been in therapy.
Nobody likes Bucky. Nobody likes Bucky because of his past.
Oh, the characters. I thought.
So what? He got arrested for missing a therapy session.
Yeah, because it's court mandated.
It was court mandated. So
you can get arrested for that.
Yeah,
I guess so. And then who bailed him out?
The therapist. No. John Walker, freaking Captain America.
Yes, the piece of garbage.
I hate saying Captain America and then his name after it.
I said earlier I liked him, but But why does he like? He said like, "Oh, I'm not trying to be Steve. I'm just trying to do my duty or whatever." But then when he was in the prison bailing out Winter Soldier or Bucky,
He's like
he's like
one of
signing
us.
autographs. Oh, I'll see you guys outside. I'll be out there in a sec. Like,
yeah,
Yeah.
signing autographs. Like,
he's being like a
calm
total
down.
douche. I'm like, what?
And he was also like alluding. He's like, yeah, like he's one of my guys. And I'm like, bro,
Yeah.
you ain't even
You're-
close
No,
to being on top of these guys.
I think Marvel knows
Exactly.
what they're doing. They're boiling.
They are. They're
Steve
toying
Rogers
with
making
us.
us
you wouldn't
or making our
agree.
blood boil
They're
on
toying
purpose.
with us.
Oh, well, obviously, no doubt
Yeah,
about that.
but I just want Cap to come back, or Iron Man, or all of them. Yo, did you see that? This is just a TikTok. This is probably a fan edit. It's 100% a fan edit of when Bruce tried to bring back Natasha with the Infinity Stones before like all of Endgame, happened.
Yes.
The one you sent me?
Yes.
Yeah.
I did see that.
Yeah.
And then she was like, whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then Cap was like ready to get to work. And it's like, wait a minute.
No,
If
yeah, that was cool.
only.
Mm-hmm.
Black Widow also got pushed
only.
back to July 9th instead of my birthday still.
Wait, what is?
Black Widow got pushed back another 2 months.
Wasn't Doctor Strange supposed to be released
It was supposed to be
around your
released
birthday?
on my birthday, but COVID
now it's
happened.
like it's
now it's 2022.
Earlier. It's earlier, I thought.
No, it's 2022.
Oh, it's supposed to be 2021.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And Black Widow was supposed to be November, and then Thor: Love of Thunder 2021 in the summer. But now everything is really pushed back like a year, which
Yeah.
COVID
really
never happened,
sucks.
this channel would be
Popping.
It
What?
would be
Absolutely popping.
if COVID never happened.
I will say though,
Yeah,
I mean, these Disney Plus series are really coming at a good time though, because we
They
were
are.
getting thirsty
Literally.
for some content.
We've starved.
But also, COVID ruined some stuff. Like, I don't know if you guys heard, but like WandaVision, they were planning like a big like Doctor Strange cameo.
Oh my god,
But
I'm so
it couldn't
mad.
happen.
I'm
I
so
was like,
mad.
"Ah."
Could you imagine? People would have lost their minds. But no, we couldn't do that. But also like COVID.
I think we got enough
global
information though to
pandemic.
like that we didn't really need.
Yeah, that is
Doctor
true.
Strange,
Like,
you know?
it's happening. Like,
Right.
We
it's
got
already
her-
confirmed that she's going to be in the movie. Like, it did a really good job building up to it.
Right.
So,
We already got her in the end credit scene doing the astral projection.
Yep.
All that.
He should have at least been in like the last credit scene of him just like, or just like his little sparks thing, like closing the screen. That would have been cool. Just like a little touch. A little touch. He didn't even have to be there. It would have just been a little touch. If only. But it's fine. Depressing for sure, but fine.
Yeah.
What if?
If only.
That show really just left us with more questions.
I want to talk about something in the second episode, and you guys can tell me if I'm wrong or not, because I genuinely have no idea. When they played the Marvel intro, was that the first time that they have never had the actual Marvel music?
Yeah, the music was different.
It was different, right? Because in the beginning of all the
TV
movies,
shows?
Yeah, no, but Wanda had the dun 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 dun.
In
Endgame.
Endgame. In Endgame it was different.
No, they started like.
Or in Infinity War it was different.
Infinity War was different. Endgame they had just the
I think it was just silence, right?
No, and for the intro?
Yeah.
No, it was some old song. And then Spider-Man was the Whitney Houston song.
For the Marvel screen where it changes to the comics and Captain really?
Yeah. Because then after that it did because Iron Man, Cap, and Vision all died. They made that like presentation. Yeah.
All right.
So,
yeah.
I didn't know if I was.
I didn't even notice that. I didn't even notice that in the second episode.
Really, it was
Infinity War has got to be the most badass Marvel intro.
Easily.
Because like it's like menacing. It's like
I also love Endgames. Like Endgames, the song choice is not badass whatsoever. But just given everything that's happened, and now they're like, okay, this is our big 3-hour finale. Let's do it. And you're just sitting there like, okay. Hey.
I don't remember the music.
Theaters, right?
Yeah, I went with
saw that in
Cam.
theaters.
Yes.
He told me that Black Widow stayed alive, and then she died, and then I started crying, and Cam was like, I didn't hear you. And I go, then why did you shake your head yes? And then
you told
I
me
was
about
depressed.
Did we talk about that in an episode?
Oh, we might have. I like to remind people of how much
I forgot
distraught you
that
me.
you saw that with me.
Yeah, it was you, me, and Robbie.
That's right. And Robbie's like, literally, Robbie doesn't even watch this stuff, and he's predicting everything that's happening.
Literally.
Like at the end, at the end when Thor was about to time travel back, but before he got his hammer, Rob's like, "Oh boy, here comes the hammer!" And I was like, "Rob."
He saw Infinity Wars. I mean, he had.
It's true. Okay. Oh my god.
Good times. Theaters. Good times.
Oh yeah, great times. Okay.
Can't
Oh,
wait for theaters to reopen.
he's got a new suit and a new logo.
For a Cap.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
little-
it's
little logo right here.
sneaky, kinda.
It's ugly. I
actually
hate
one
it.
of the worst Captain America suits
I
I've
might
seen.
have rather
Yeah.
not
But
even
again,
have
that
though.
could just be totally part of the gimmick.
I
Like they're
know,
trying
but
to
I
make this guy
hate it.
look goofy and like from the moment you saw him wink at the camera with that helmet and his protruded face, that made him look like the grandpa
Oh
from
my-
Up.
Yes.
Like
I knew he looked like something I
like
saw.
you yes, like you knew that like okay, this character's gonna be really important,
Yeah.
but they're not taking him as seriously as Steve Rogers.
Okay, good. They
They're
absolutely not.
No,
They would have a
thinking-
whole war on their hands if they did.
Yeah, they're planning something. They're messing with us. They always
Yeah,
do.
just toy with my emotions. That's all I
Yeah.
ask. You know?
I
Give me
also
invested.
have
I'm
a
invested,
theory that he could be not good.
Bad?
He could be evil.
Well,
I
wasn't
mean-
U.S. Agent a
I don't think he's evil. I really don't.
villain?
Really?
Especially
Yeah.
like with his intro scene where he was like in the locker room at that high school.
Yes,
He
he's
was like
he's
all nervous, and
It's true.
I don't think
I
he
just
would
feel
have
like
done
there's
that.
something he's not telling us. And obviously I know it's the second episode, I'm well aware, but I just like
Maybe he
this,
has
like,
some dark
feeling,
secrets.
I guess.
so. I just researched this again. So the new Captain America, John Walker,
Mhm.
he's also called U.S. Agent, and U.S. Agent literally has been a hero, an anti-hero, a villain, like all the above.
Oh,
So like,
great.
there's room for that to change.
Okay.
And it sounds like he started off as a hero with obviously that locker room scene. Like you saw a bit more.
No, he can
humility
definitely
in
turn
him.
into a villain.
Yeah,
I can
like
Yeah.
you started to resonate with him. You started to be like, okay, he's
Right,
not
get
here to be a
comfortable with the
jerk.
character.
But Bucky and Sam are getting under his skin, and he's trying to deal with the super soldiers that
Yeah.
he's been called to. So like,
So who knows?
a flip
I
could
can
definitely
see-
switch.
Mhm.
I can see the fame going to his head, him
Mhm.
getting super egotistic, and then like saying, "Oh yeah, you think you could boss me around?" And then like start.
I mean,
fighting
you're
everyone.
already
Yeah.
seeing it. You mentioned it in the prison when he was
Right.
like taking pictures and stuff, and then even
Yeah.
when Sam and Bucky told them
It's
that
the little things like that.
Mhm.
that they were free agents.
Right.
He was like, "All right, then get the hell out of my way." And I'm
Yeah.
like, all right, tough guy.
Like, calm down. You've been doing this for what, 4 hours? Thanks.
Yeah.
Well, I wasn't really mad at him for saying like, "Okay, stay out of my way," because he was trying, and then he's like, "All
Yeah.
right, you know what? I'm done trying with you guys.
Yeah.
Get in my way. We're gonna have some problems." You know?
I get it, but that's just like I agree, but also it's showing his ego is
Nasty
growing.
side. Yeah.
yeah.
His
it is
ego is
showing it.
growing. His confidence is growing.
If I was
Yeah.
him, I probably wouldn't say that to them.
No,
Yeah,
I
not
mean
to
it's
them.
it's the White Wolf, Winter Soldier, whatever, and Falcon. Like these are
Yeah,
iconic people.
right.
Mhm.
Just
And
because you
Bucky
get to
is
wear a
honestly
logo. Oh,
Ticking
Adele.
time bomb at this
Oh.
point.
Indeed.
I
Yeah,
love
and
Bucky.
I've been checking every episode for post credit scenes.
So
You
far
know, I make
nothing.
sure- make sure.
I know
Yeah,
it's
not
like
any so
7
far.
minutes, but
There's like 7 minutes of credits, and I just.
well, because now what was it? You made fun of me last time for missing the one post credit scene in
Yeah.
WandaVision because they were 7 minutes.
Which one did you miss?
The
one with
first
White
one
Vision.
and the second one. I didn't know they were post credit scenes, so I had to go
Okay.
back and watch
The one with
them.
Quicksilver, and that was the first one.
Yeah, with Captain Rambo.
Oh god, that Quicksilver.
Stop. I love Evan Peters. But also Pietro, OG Pietro has my heart. He's beautiful. in
Facts,
action.
bro. OG Pietro
Absolutely.
was sick.
Yeah, he's cool.
Absolutely. They need to both come back.
I do like Evan Peters Quicksilver though. Like, don't get me
Now
wrong.
Evan Peters Quicksilver was good, but then they
He's so
did
funny.
he did the whole boner thing at the end, and I was like, all right.
Come on, that's funny.
funny.
That's what makes me
Yeah.
think that it could be Quicksilver
Yeah.
from X-Men because that guy was a total dork.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah, because he was a total dork in those movies.
Right.
He was super good in those movies too. That's why. I
So
liked him.
good.
Um,
Anyways.
yeah, we talked about Ralph Boner in episode 1.
Okay, my bad.
No, you're good. Don't worry.
I watched a
Oh.
little bit of it, but not all of it.
Ugh.
Fine.
Okay.
All right.
So now,
So is that all we have to say about Captain?
do you want to talk about Isaiah? How he used to
I was just
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
say I want to touch
Yeah.
a little bit more on Isaiah because I think he's gonna be a really important
part.
character
when he
in
threw
this
that,
series.
that pack of cigars into the wall, I was like,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay.
Mm-hmm.
damn.
Yeah.
With you. Yeah, it was
And he like,
intense.
stood up, yeah, he was like ripped, and I was like, ah.
Well, at first I was confused. I'm like, who the heck are they gonna be bringing out? And then I was trying to think back. I'm like, okay, is this someone that they were at the bar with Cap in like one of the first movies, but then he said like, no, like I'm just like you, whatever, Winter Soldier. And I was like, okay, so like we've never really met him, never even talked about him. No one's ever touched on it.
Could have been in the background.
Yeah, just a little bit. He's a Winter Soldier. That's really all I have on that because I have absolutely no other information.
Yeah, neither do I. Just know that he's been chilling in Baltimore. That's all I know.
Yeah.
Baltimore.
You got anything to say about it, Kim?
I mean, did you notice that they were like trying to make him do like a Baltimore accent and like make him not really make so much sense? I don't know. Baltimore accents are literally the worst accent in the world. They make no sense. They're awful, and like they
try to Baltimore accent.
Yeah, it literally
like
is
my cousins live in Maryland, so like
it's gibberish.
Not gibberish.
It's so bad. It's
can you do one?
No.
To outsiders, yeah, it's gibberish, but
all right, Ferg, fired up. My bad.
Excuse me?
Anyways, Isaiah. I don't know because like
yeah,
I didn't really notice that.
The whole Isaiah thing is making me think that like they're building up to make Captain America black. Whether it's Sam Wilson, whether it's somebody else.
Right.
I mean, it should be Sam.
But that's where all of our heads went right after Endgame. So, like, that's what I'm also confused about. Like, why not just...
obviously.
Yeah. I mean, I thought it was just going to be Falcon with the shield, and I was like, that's going to be cool.
Yeah.
But...
That's literally what I thought, too. Yeah.
Like, I thought, I was like, that's going to be sick.
Right.
That's what I thought going into this show.
Yeah. Well, because Oh, wait, no, never mind. We didn't know then.
Mm-hmm.
Ignore that.
I just wonder how they're going to... If they continue to keep Isaiah in the series, I wonder how they're going to have Sam and Bucky... build that bridge.
I don't know if they will.
I don't think Isaiah's going to become the next Captain America.
No, he's not going to. He's not going to. But like, that's the type of guy that you want to keep tabs on.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
I think they'll go back and visit him for sure. Like talk to him. But I don't think.
What about
role?
John Walker's friend.
Oh, what's his face?
I don't remember his name.
I don't know his
name. We haven't heard like he's had a few lines here and there, but nothing like that stuck out to me. But he could potentially.
He has a role.
He could have like a bigger part like throughout the series that we don't know about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Maybe. Not a lot of our there's not like a lot of information they've given us. It's just been like they've been like
they're building.
Us,
they're building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're still in the building stage.
Oh well.
Which you're doing a really good job of.
It's frustrating, but I agree.
Mm-hmm. I mean, listen, the first 2 episodes of WandaVision were
terrible.
Gruesome. Oh my god.
Not terrible, but terrible to
obviously,
get through.
But they were.
Because you didn't know what they were doing.
They weren't gruesome. They
kind of.
They were bad, obviously, but to me, I was like more intrigued than anything because I'm like, okay, like this is terrible. But,
yeah.
Like, I know they're gonna make something out of this.
Mm-hmm.
I was gonna watch it regardless of if I liked those first 2 episodes or not. But there's so many people I've talked to, and they're like, "Do you see the first 2 episodes? Like, I'm not even gonna bother with it." And it's just like, no, like it gets good on like the 3rd episode. Like, it's just like everybody I've basically talked to. It's crazy.
My dad was like, "She was so dumb." Like,
yeah.
I was like, I'm not even gonna try.
Well, you should give it a chance. Yeah. Then I've made all the people. I'm just like, yo, you better watch it, or else I swear to God, I'm gonna come to your house and.
It turned out to be a very, very good series.
So good, and it literally sets up like this is the start of Phase 4. Mm-hmm. You can't just disregard it.
Yeah. Jimmy Woo.
Exactly.
Jimmy Woo. I hope he shows up in more. Yo, he should be the new Captain America.
Yes.
I think everyone would be okay with that.
I'd be fine with that. Jimmy Woo. Let's go. Agent Woo,
Jimmy Woo, Captain America, Jim Halpert. They get you a man who can do it all.
Jim Halpert, sure.
Captain Woo.
Woo.
No, Captain America.
Hell yeah.
Captain Woo. He should
I would eat that up.
I feel like they could do stuff with that.
Yeah.
They could do stuff with a lot of stuff. Good English.
Yeah.
They could do stuff with a lot of
That's
stuff.
really all I got to say about the show.
Yeah. There really is like not too much to get into yet.
Right.
Like, we can make our guesses, but like in the end, these 2 episodes are building what we're gonna see.
Next episode, we're gonna be making a lot of connections with Zemo and Civil War and a lot of that.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
We're gonna get a lot of information for sure.
Right.
Hopefully.
Lastly, on the second episode, I just loved the end when they were in the jail, like therapy, quote unquote, and they were just like having a staring contest. I thought it was so funny.
Are you guys having a staring contest?
Yeah, that was good.
God. So funny. Oh my god.
I love that.
Get close. This close enough?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say this. They're bickering like brothers.
Yeah.
And they say that they don't want to ever see each other again. But Bucky realizes that Sam is worthy of the shield.
Yeah.
Bucky is offended.
He's not taking it.
Very offended that he's not doing it. And like,
because he was with him.
You gotta see what. Yes.
In Endgame when he gave him.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Bucky was the one who was like, go talk to him.
Well, Bucky was the one who knew that he wasn't going to come back through the time machine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well,
because he was already staring at the bench, and he was like, "Oh, he's already there."
Bucky also said, "If Sam was or if Steve was wrong about you, then that means he was wrong about me."
He was
so
wrong
he already
about
knows that he's not as like quote unquote
he's
worthy.
He's dealing with his own self-confidence problems right now, as it is. So.
Right.
Oh my god, we completely forgot. Bucky is freaking helping out this older Asian man who. Son he killed.
Yes.
What does that?
But he won't tell his therapist that.
No, and I am like my heart is already breaking for when he tells him. Like I just know it. I'm gonna be crying watching that. Like it's just gonna hurt so bad. Oh my god,
that's true.
Forgot about that.
I know.
Bucky's not being open at all.
Yeah.
And
I mean, I don't blame him because he's been through like
not at all. But it's gonna, it might come back to bite him. Oh,
it definitely will.
I forgot about that scene, Alyssa.
Yeah.
This show, we're diving into.
We're getting into
racial injustices. We're diving into mental illness.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. They're hitting it all.
Everything.
Mm-hmm.
For like two things, everything.
Yeah.
No, they really are, and I think that's smart. I mean. Obviously, like Marvel already has such a big impact on like kids anyways, like even with just like pure happiness or like people like creating a hobby, and now you can actually like bring something that like matters into like entertainment, and people will actually start to watch it and actually listen to it because it's like being presented to you in the comfort of your own home. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. Mm-hmm. It's not somebody's like forcing information down your throat. It's like what's the word?
Force feeding? I don't know.
Not force feeding. It's oh god, I can't think of the word. This is embarrassing. I was on a roll.
Define what you were going to say. Like
how with everything that's been going on, you only see like one side of things because like you filter your social media and your posts and whatever to see like that thing. So like you're only going to see that side. When you're watching something that you enjoy, you can see that outside perspective because it's like you're letting it in, if that makes sense.
No, it does. It's like educating
selective
them on
educational. That's what it is. Okay.
Yeah. No, I totally get that.
Right.
Okay.
So
sorry if I rambled. I mean, my brain doesn't really like work properly.
I mean, we mentioned it earlier. It's good that Marvel's like using their platform to talk about stuff like that.
Right.
So.
All right. I think we covered little segment we got for Cam.
Okay.
So. We got a little Avengers Quickfire. There are 11 prompts, and Ferg, if you come up with more than welcome to share them. And we're going to say the question, line, whatever it is, and you have literally like 0 seconds. Like, if you think of like, I'm not even kidding. If I say blah, 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 and like a spoon comes to your mind, and that's not an Avenger, you need to think of the first Avenger that comes to your mind.
Okay, deal.
And then you just say it out.
Okay.
And then we can talk about it after and like have a little friendly debate and everything. But like literal first answer that comes to your mind.
Marvel cast.
Like it doesn't have to be like a 2 second, like a 1 second answer. Like, but like the first thing comes to your head.
Say the first thing, and then we can discuss it and actually have like a conversation after. We don't have to be like blah 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 blah, and then move on.
Yes.
Okay.
Got it.
Ready?
Yes.
Who is your favorite Avenger?
Doctor Strange.
Okay. Good. He's a good one.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good answer. Very confident.
Dude, all I have to say is like Infinity War. He was MVP. Like I loved Thor. Yeah. Thor is probably a very, very close second, but like when I think of Infinity War, I think of Strange.
Yeah.
I think of him just controlling everything. I think of his fight with Thanos. Like
he's getting his moment. I love it.
Yes, like there's so much potential with Doctor Strange, and I'm glad that like Marvel is
They
seeing
can-
that. His dude,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
the
I totally agree.
multiverse
They
movie
can
is going to
they-
be insane.
Cam, are you in love with Benedict Cumberbatch?
He's funny actually, but
Yeah, he's great.
it's a pure Doctor Strange thing. I
I
think
know.
Benedict Cumberbatch looks silly without his Doctor Strange beard.
I know he looks like a little baby.
Yeah.
Can I just like jump around, Alyssa?
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right. Let's make this interesting right off the bat.
Okay.
Ready?
Uh-huh.
Did Iron Man deserve to die?
Deserve to die?
Yes.
No. No, but it makes sense.
Okay.
No, like
But,
nobody deserves to die. Like no hero, I
Okay.
guess, deserves to die.
Let me
However-
let's rephrase that then.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Should
you
Iron
just
Man
wrote that.
have
Okay.
I did write this, so that's me. But should Iron Man have snapped?
Yeah, this can be rephrased. I
Yes.
just saw it and it looked funny,
Yeah.
Yes.
so I just said.
Thanks, Ferg.
Yes. For Iron Man's character arc, yes.
Ugh,
Because he became like he started off as like a
Yeah.
selfish
Mm-hmm.
douchebag.
Yeah, no one deserves to die, but like,
Yeah,
Playboy.
okay,
You know,
I
I know.
worded it
Yeah.
wrong.
but like the way you're explaining it, yes,
Yes,
Yeah.
his
in that
character arc
sense.
and like just the way that he, even in Endgame, like before he figured out that time travel would work,
Yeah.
he was very against it because he wanted to just live his own life,
Right.
which is totally understandable because he had a kid and a wife and he was happy.
Yeah.
But for his character arc, yes,
Yeah.
he should have because like he saved the world. He had Thanos in the back of his head for
Mhm.
years and years and years and years and years.
True.
So
5 years, yeah.
yes, I definitely think so.
Okay.
It sucks that he did die,
That's
but
It does. I'm so
but
heartbroken.
no, but it
Mhm.
needed to happen.
Okay. Ready for this one.
Mhm.
Let me look. Okay. Who's the worst Avenger?
I was gonna say War Machine purely because of Don Cheadle, but I won't say that. I won't say
Can't
that.
do that.
I won't say that. The
No, but
worst
if-
Avenger?
Yeah, well, who's the worst Avenger? No time to think.
Okay, I'm going to say Professor Hulk.
Ooh.
Like
Okay.
new, like Bruce Banner
Oh,
and Hulk
combined.
morphed
Oh,
Hulk.
Yeah.
That is the worst
Yeah.
Avenger.
He
Because
he did nothing.
oh, dude, in Endgame, I was just like, before I got into the theater, I'm like, Hulk's gonna have his big comeback.
Yeah.
It's gonna be sick.
Dude, and it was so built up.
He's gonna get
yeah.
angry. Like, it's
Yeah.
gonna be insane. And this man just does the opposite.
He's got
Comic
glasses.
relief.
Yeah.
He was the comic
does
relief of this movie.
Yes. Him and Thor. Like, I don't like how they ruined Thor, but Thor was still badass
What do you
when
mean
he needed to be.
ruined?
Bro, Infinity War Thor. How are you gonna
They
go
didn't-
from that to Fat Thor? Like,
Well,
they nerfed him. They nerfed
Right.
him. I won't
It
say
made
ruined,
sense.
they nerfed him.
it did make
Yes,
sense.
it did make like storyline wise, it did. I didn't like to see it. Hulk's on the other hand, again storyline it kind of makes sense because he finally was able to balance his life and Hulk's life, but I was not a fan. He's
I
the
know. I think
worst
it was
Avenger.
stupid,
I
honestly.
thought Fat Thor was funny for the movie.
Mhm.
Oh, very funny.
That was cool.
Very,
Mhm.
very funny.
But in the next Guardians
I'm so ready.
or Love and Thunder, I want to see him back in his normal body.
I think he
Yes.
will be.
Or even then, like
Because we-
when he did the Endgame when he grabbed both hammers and all of a sudden he turned into like a Viking.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
like, okay.
That was dope.
Here we
Like, even
go.
if it's that, that's sick.
that was yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
my god.
Let's do it
So-
right this time.
exactly. Let's do it properly.
Proper then. Oh my god.
No, have you seen the leaked set photos
Yeah.
No.
for Love and Thunder?
Yeah.
No. I have not.
He's in a normal body.
Right.
Oh, let's go.
Are you looking it
So-
up right now?
Yes.
Oh my
Yeah, if you
god.
look, it's like the play. Remember the play from Ragnarok,
Yes.
the Asgard play. They're doing that again.
Oh, dude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
I'm
see
glad
it?
he's keeping the long hair too.
I know.
Is he?
It's
I kind
iconic.
of forget what some of the pictures look like, but
I hope it's
remember
not
he was
like
normal.
2011 Thor though.
It's not.
Bleached eyebrows. Okay.
No, because in the play, it's like Melissa McCarthy is playing the sister from Ragnarok.
I
So-
love her.
Yeah.
So that's what the play is probably going to be about, is from the events of Ragnarok and all that.
Awesome. Deal.
Right.
It's probably going to happen in New Asgard on Earth, probably.
Oh yeah, I forgot they
Yeah.
got a little water town.
Yes.
cute.
Yeah.
All
All
right.
right. Next question. I'll choose this time. Should Clint have died instead of Natasha?
Ooh. No. I was very sad about Black Widow's death,
agree.
and I think that she's
Mm-hmm.
the glue that holds them together.
Mm-hmm.
But Clint has a family, and that family was the Avengers. And if her dying meant that her family would be saved,
Well, so did Black Widow, unless they all died.
I mean,
in the
well,
movie that we're about
that's
to
the
see.
thing. We need to see the movie
Right,
to really see
right.
that backstory.
I don't
But
think
To
it's
get more info on this question, we might have to revisit this question.
yeah,
Fair.
but I think for right now, yes, because she was able to sacrifice her life to save her metaphorical family.
That's true.
When
And we're gonna watch Black Widow. Come back next episode. Should Clint have died instead of Natasha?
yeah.
Well, I just think it's interesting because I'm not saying like we saw more of Nat, so that's why like I obviously like have more of an emotional attachment to her.
Yeah.
But like Clint really helped out in Ultron. That was great and everything.
Clint was MVP in Ultron.
Are we getting
Yeah.
Changed
a
my
Hawkeye
mind.
movie?
There's a TV
Disney
series,
Plus
I think.
series.
Oh,
Yeah.
TV series, yeah.
Yep.
Gotcha.
And then those kids
will
are
be sick.
older, and he's
That's not for a
streaming.
while though, right?
No, not for a little bit. I think 2022,
Yeah,
like late
Okay.
2022. Oh God, that's so far away.
I know.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but yeah, that's not really a scene you can like argue about who like should have died over the
Yeah.
other.
I know.
No.
Mhm.
But yeah, it was an in the moment, very emotional scene.
Very
Yes.
emotional.
All right.
I agree.
Moving
Okay.
on.
Who do you think is the most underrated Avenger?
Ant-Man.
Dude,
1,000.
yes, someone said it.
1,000,000% Ant-Man. Ant-Man's the reason they won an Endgame.
Exactly.
Ant-Man's the reason
He's
they even
literally
had a
the
chance.
reason.
Bro, if Ant-Man's the reason they had a fighting chance, exactly. Ant-Man's, if Ant-Man doesn't come...
Actually, no.
I mean,
the
realistically, the rat. Yeah.
Yep.
But like,
The
if the
rat
rat
is
doesn't
the most
save
underrated
Ant-Man,
Avenger.
then Ant-Man does not let them know that time travel works.
Works, right.
Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
oh, dude, it aggravates me when people are like, why is Ant-Man a thing? Bro, Ant-Man's a thing
Mhm.
because if it's not for Ant-Man, then we're still in the blip.
Dr. Pym. Well, it's more Dr. Pym, not him.
Yes.
Pym
yes.
particles.
And I'm very excited for an Ant-Man 3 movie because also
Yeah.
Paul Rudd is hilarious.
I love Paul
Yeah,
Rudd.
go,
Oh my
it is
God.
straight
just-
goated.
I
He
think
is
everybody
amazing.
has a love for him.
He's my favorite actor. And so
Mhm.
part of me is a little biased, but also part of me is like, yes, he's absolutely underrated.
Oh, he deserves it too. Last time me and Ferg rated the Avengers movies, and I was like, Ant-Man's meh. Ant-Man is meh. Don't get me wrong. I'm not
it's
saying
not
Ant-Man,
it's not one of the best ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. But like him in Infinity War is great. Him in Endgame
Great.
is great. You know.
Civil War, he's hilarious.
Oh my God.
Cap.
Cap, you and Cap.
It's like,
Yeah.
last time I tried this, I passed
He really
out.
does shine in Endgame, For people who
my
haven't
God.
seen the movies, like they really made him shine.
They did.
Yes, they did.
It was
Yeah.
good.
Let's see. Whose powers do you want the most?
Powers.
Yeah. Or abilities per se.
Abilities. Okay.
Not being that character, like not being that character, just what power.
Yeah,
Like you could have
Cam's
the either
concept
Winter
form.
Soldier's combat skills or like super strength like Captain America.
I think the first thing that comes to mind again is Strange because Strange has every spell in the book. Like
True.
Strange can literally turn a effing like meteorite into butterflies or whatever he did with
Yeah.
Thanos. Like
Right.
I don't know. That would
Could
just
you
be
pick
sick.
Thanos though, and like have the Infinity Stones? Is that a valid answer?
I don't know because it's not
That is a
really
valid
That's-
answer. That is a valid
it's
answer.
No, because they weren't him. Like he didn't like come with them.
Okay.
You know what I
Well, he
mean?
had the gauntlet that was.
Well, then
for
to be
him.
fair,
you know?
Strange learned all of his.
Oh, okay,
So
you're right.
I think
you're
like
right.
if we're talking about like Born.
No,
powers-
because then that cuts out half of them because there's like Captain Marvel's gone. Scarlet Witch, maybe if she had the powers,
Yeah.
like that cuts out. Okay, never mind. We'll just
Yeah.
do their character as is.
Yes, Strange probably. Ant-Man's a close second though too.
I don't know.
I would take anybody's
Yeah,
powers.
I don't know if I want Ant-Man's power.
I don't know if I'd rather have like a superpower or like the ability to just like beat up anybody. Like Natasha could beat up anybody and she could fight
Natasha's a
anybody and
beast.
take a
Yeah.
punch. Like I don't know what I would want more.
Well, the only reason I say Ant-Man is because Ant-Man has the ability to like use quantum physics and could go back in time if needed.
True.
And like part of me is like,
I'm sure that would mess up like your head though.
Hey. Oh yeah.
Like all the going.
Or mess with the timeline.
Yeah,
too.
you're right.
Create 7 infinite amounts of alternate
I'm thinking
realities.
realistically here. Next question. Cam, do you think Wanda deserved to get away at the end of WandaVision? Or did she deserve punishment?
That's tough.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough. I'm gonna say yes, because she didn't realize what she was doing. She was doing it
But that
out
doesn't
of her.
excuse the fact that she
I
did
get
do
that. I get that, but also like, okay, what police is gonna be like? All right, Wanda, you're under arrest. When she could just be like, nope, and just
Well, yeah, obviously she can
Yeah.
do that.
True.
But I get
That's not
what
what
you're
I'm
saying.
saying, though.
I get what you're saying, but part of me is also like, how much of what Wanda did was influenced by Agatha?
Oh.
Like, ever since that came into play, I was like, okay, because from episodes 1 through 6, I was like, okay, Wanda needs to stop. Like, Wanda's basically the villain in this
Yeah, facts.
in this series. But then Agatha, episode 7, my mouth dropped when I found out that she was behind it all. And so, like, I'm just wondering now, like, okay, like, I know Wanda definitely did some of it because she was grieving, but to what extent? You know?
I know.
To what extent, indeed, yeah. I personally think she did deserve, because she caused so many people pain. And even though it was Agatha all along, one scene where they were all on the border, and then she walked out and pointed all the guns at Hayward.
Yeah. She definitely took it way too far.
She was
way too far. But
I agree.
I don't know. It's just like I'm thinking, because she was on Cap's side with the Sokovia Accords and like Civil War. So like, are those accords still in play? Does that mean what?
She's actually a big part in why the Sokovian Accords were made.
Yeah, right.
Because of
like the opening scene of Civil War, when she So
yeah.
I don't know. It's just a bunch of unanswered questions that nobody has any information to. Love that for Marvel.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And we always will.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, next question. Should Cap have given the shield to Bucky instead? And if... Okay. Okay.
I don't think so. Because I think, like, he, it's easy to say that he should have because, like, they're so close, but I like the idea of giving it to Sam because Bucky is still not seen well in the public eye. Like, no matter how hard he tries, Bucky will always be remembered for killing a bunch of people. Well, Sam.
Yeah, that's true.
Like, also, I mean, on the topic earlier, like, Sam could be the Black Captain America.
Right.
And, have that honor. And so, at first I was like, it should have been Bucky, but I think it's making more sense as we watch this TV series why he gave it to Sam.
Do you think if he got the shield, that would have tried to been like a way of redemption and like a way for the public to see him, not so much as like a murderer?
It very much could have been, but how do the public see Cap?
Yeah.
Like,
that's very true. Very true.
It's such a tricky slope.
Yeah.
With Cap, he really did. He sucked sometimes.
Yeah. Honestly.
No, that's fair. That's a fair answer. Very fair.
Either or, I would have been happy.
True.
Well, actually, I would have been happy if Cap just stayed alive.
Yeah, this all could have been avoided.
Yeah.
No, I agree. I agree.
This is a interesting question. Was Thanos valid? Seal of approval.
In what movie?
Overall, I would say.
Yes.
Like, okay.
Yes. In his own disgusting, twisted way, yes. Because, like, part of me agrees. Kill off half the world's going to work harder to, make up for what they lost, and it'll,
it would be a period of
so many things.
Right, but then how do you get to choose who dies? And like that's what just like I will never say that he's valid just because like that's just not. I know again it's a movie franchise, like I understand this isn't happening,
right?
But it just like I can't grasp my head around that. Like,
also
literally
just
taking
really,
kids from their parents, some random people, killing off half the family. Like, it's just so wrong.
Yes.
Yeah.
That I can agree with. But I also,
Totally, yeah.
like, I admire Thanos's
Dedication
drive,
to his own
dedication,
ideals, yeah.
get it done. Like, in that movie, he's
totally.
like, I've done this too many times. Like, I'm like, I need to go for it now. And like, I don't think he was valid in literally killing his daughter.
Yeah, what?
With everything else, I think like I could see what he was going for, and
I think that honestly made him killing his own daughter like.
Dare I say selfless?
Mhm.
I don't want to ever talk great about him, but dare I say selfless?
But like, if he's willing to kill his own daughter to break apart other families, like I don't know how to put this in a good way, but like, he's doing it for the cause, you know?
Yeah.
Right.
I hate it.
You know?
Yeah.
I don't know how like. It's weird, but like, yeah, but like we saw scenes of him wiping out other planets and then taking out half of their population so they can survive. So like he's been doing this for a while, and he
said those planets thrive.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
And so like,
is that what he said?
Okay. I think he said
something
that
like
they were
that.
thriving. Yeah.
Ugh, terrible. Well,
yeah,
whatever.
still screw Thanos.
Yeah, literally.
But
okay. Who do you think is the better Quicksilver?
Ooh.
Like, say Quicksilver was coming back and they only had one, but like they were both reasons for them to like actually come back that made logical sense in the storyline.
Are we talking like just in the Marvel movies or like all together?
I would say just the Marvel movies.
Then the original Quicksilver from Age of Ultron, because like I don't know, just like I didn't like the WandaVision Pietro. I really didn't, and I don't think we were supposed to like him.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to maybe
I don't think so either. Yeah.
If he were to make a comeback in like a later movie and like actually be Quicksilver instead of like the American jerk, like that influence on the kids, then I would like to see it. But like the OG Quicksilver in Age of Ultron, like one of my favorite lines in Marvel was when he got shot and he was like, didn't see that coming.
Well, you also have to take into account that the American jerk or whatever you said he was, that was him being mind controlled in the TV show, right?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like we don't know what he's like normally.
Yeah. That's true.
Just like everybody else was in Westview, you know?
Hey, freaking Marvel, bro.
It's insane.
I would like to see. I'd rather see Evan Peters, if I'm being honest, because I think the Pietro we got in Age of Ultron, I thought like he's kind of boring. Like,
oh my god! Don't disrespect him like that, Ferg.
I'm not disrespecting him. I'm just telling you how it is.
Fun. Oh, I was gonna say like Pietro was like boring in Age of Ultron. I think Age of Ultron in general, even though I like the movie, can get very stale.
I love that movie.
Like in general, that movie can get stale. There's so much build up to it, and
not a big payout, really.
Are you kidding me? You don't remember that?
I personally love the fight scene.
Oh, that's where they're all like
the action was great.
I think the Age of Ultron fight scene is one of the most underrated.
Yes.
But it's such a complex movie and could get very stale. So like I understand why you could think that, but like
fair enough. I understand it.
I like him. I like the old Pietro. Either one would be cool. I miss Quicksilver. I want more of him.
Mm-hmm. Underrated character for sure.
But his character in X-Men, man, like those scenes are just amazing. Like
when he's like, "Oh my god," and he just messes with everyone. I've never been more confused and amused at the same time.
Yeah. It's so cool to see. Like honestly, I would love to see that again. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, can you imagine seeing that in a freaking MCU movie?
Like in the theaters. Oh.
Yeah, him putting on his headphones.
Yeah, the freaking goggles just make like they're so funny. Oh, I love him. I love Evan Peters.
Would be sick. Mm-hmm. All right, next question. Who is the strongest Avenger? Go.
Quick.
I know. Right now, it's probably Wanda. Right now, like after WandaVision, it's probably her. Like, it changes so much though.
I know.
Like before WandaVision, I probably would have said Strange. Before Endgame, I would have said Thor.
I gotta say top four have got to be Wanda, Thor, Strange, Captain Marvel.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot Captain Marvel.
I know. I hate to give her credit.
But like you can't deny
Yeah,
what she
she's
is.
a
You know?
beast. She's a
She
beast.
is badass. Don't get me
Yeah.
wrong. And I've
She's
said
a
this in
beast.
last episodes where I'm just like I hated her entitlement, and that's the only thing about her that I disliked. She's just so entitled.
Yeah.
For literally nothing. But
Yeah.
Yeah. No, right now I'd say Wanda.
Mm-hmm.
I'm so excited to see where she goes with this.
Literally,
Yeah.
like into the what is it, multiverse? Madness in the multiverse, something like that.
Yes,
Multiverse of Madness.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
We're like,
get it right.
Sorry, you didn't get it right either.
No, I did not.
Oh, but yeah, no, I agree. Okay, you ready for this last question, Cam?
I don't know because you've been waiting to ask this one. I'm ready.
This is the ultimate question in the MCU. Like I can't think of any other question that tops this.
Oh, I think I know what it is.
I hope you don't.
Okay.
Ready?
I probably don't. It's not a simple
just
question.
It's just going to determine who you are.
It's just going to determine if we have you back on or not. Like.
Okay.
No, I'm just kidding. Ready?
Okay. Yes.
Fat Thor or sexy Thor?
Sexy Thor.
Okay. I
said that earlier. Sexy Thor, 100%.
Valid.
Yeah,
valid answer.
But I love
bring me Thanos, Thor.
Bring me Thanos.
Yes. Dude, that scene gives me chills every time.
So good.
God.
So good.
I was half expecting you guys to be like favorite movie.
Oh, is that what you thought it was?
I thought it was gonna be that. Or like
favorite movie.
base your personality off your favorite movie.
All right, yeah. What's
I
your
think my
movie?
favorite Avengers movie is Infinity War. Favorite non-Avengers movie is Ragnarok.
Okay.
So valid.
That's a very good
Least
response.
favorite movie.
I guess we'll have
Least
you
favorite
on.
movie.
Huh?
Least favorite movie.
Oh, least. Ooh. I might get some stick for this, but any of the Iron Man movies.
Any of them?
I partially like Iron Man 2. Like
Whoa,
Iron Man 1 is a really good introduction movie, but it's very slow in my opinion. And Iron Man 3 just should not be there.
I
watched our episode 2. I had some things to say about Iron Man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan of his character overall.
Disrespectful.
No. I also didn't like the original Incredible Hulk movie.
Oh no, I don't classify that as a Marvel.
We kind of just flew by that one.
Yeah, we don't talk about that. Dark World sucked too. I didn't like Thor Dark World.
Yeah,
it was just
Thor movies took a little bit to get going.
Right, the first one wasn't bad. The first one wasn't bad.
I liked Thor 1.
Yeah,
but it was nowhere near any of the other solo movies. Like,
true.
I think the Avenger who has the best solo movies is Cap.
Oh, by far. Well, because his solo movies also have like everybody else too, though.
Just one of them, though. Like the first Avenger. I don't know about you guys, but like first Avenger. Like I'm a sucker for like World War stuff.
No, I think Captain America: The First Avenger is one of my favorites.
That one was fun, and then Winter Soldier is just sick.
So good.
So good, so good. And then obviously Civil War gets everybody in there, but
if I'm being, I talked about this last time, but Winter Soldier, I was not the biggest fan of.
Really?
Yeah. I just think I've
grown to appreciate it more as it ages.
Like kind of like you said about what's it called, Iron Man 1. It's like a little. I think it was a little slow.
I could see that.
Kind of more technical stuff. Wasn't like there was some good action in it for sure. Like a lot of good fighting scenes.
Right.
Choreography for sure.
Yeah, I definitely can understand that.
I was also telling Alyssa last episode that like my type of heroes are like more of the mystical ones, you know, Strange, and, like all them, Thor. No, I'm not a fan really of the combat super soldier type heroes.
Yeah, that's I can see that. I think I level with that too. Like I'm a big.
I like them both.
I mean, I like them both. No doubt.
Right.
But if I had to choose, you know,
that's fair. Very
totally
fair.
agreed.
Yeah,
I'm going with the space people. You know,
Guardians.
Yeah, that's valid.
Yeah,
valid.
Fair enough.
Totally cool with all that. So do we have anything else?
I think that might wrap up this episode.
Alrighty.
Well, right.
Thank you, Cam.
Thank you for having me on.
Yeah.
This
Thank
was
you for
very
joining
fun.
us.
Anytime,
excited
man.
to be back.
Yeah. It was a lot of fun.
All right,
I had a lot
guys.
of fun.
Yes.
Thank you for tuning in today. Make sure to drop a like if you enjoyed.
Comment down below.
Talk to us in the comments. Like
Yeah.
I said, we like to have a discussion outside of the studio here, you know?
Yeah. Studio.
Studio.
Oh.
You know?
No. But yeah, comment, like, subscribe, and we'll see you guys next week. All right. Bye.
Peace.